Hello? Think I'm live? Okay, yeah, I'm live. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing, or should I say, how's everybody doing on this fine Friday evening, baby? Yes. I kind of forgot what day it was, but it's Friday. What up, everybody? What's going on, man? What's up, what's up? Only 3 minutes? Impressive? I know, man. Only 3 minutes late. It's pretty good for me, right? It's not bad. I was almost on time. Almost. And then I wasn't. Alright, let's get a tweet out. We got a lot to do today, man. We got a whole lot to do. Dearest at Marvel Champions. What do we say today, man? What do we say today? Alright. Some of you may be new to staying... Jeez. Oh my god. Staying home all day. But let me remind you, you still have to shower. As I am now. Okay. Alright. Tweet. Shane Ramsey sent it over to Shane. Thank you very much, dude. Saying, hi. How about man things big? Green loads? Loads of what? What are we talking about here? Yeah, he's got loads of health, loads of damage, armor breaks, poisons. I think that's what we're talking about, right? Couldn't possibly be anything inappropriate for this nice family-friendly stream here. Shane, thank you very much for the 2, man. I appreciate it, dude. Slap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Guess I'll watch this guy now. Super Dirty Pickle. What's up? Hashtag man thing has... Oh, no. Is that the... Okay. I see now. That's the raid message from Hobbit. Wow. Wow. Alright, but anyway, what's up, people? How you guys doing? Kai was the first one here. Scroll down. We got Shane Ramsey, Zach Morgan, Sanjo, Super Dirty Pickle, Zach, Star, Hobbit, Aldo, MSD. MSD, dude, what are you doing? It is 10:06. It is 10. Do you know where you are right now? I'm not going to shower, but I'll take a bath with you. Alright, let's get started. Let's get to it, man. So, guys, how come nobody told me that I should be doing the Halls of Healing? You guys really dropped the ball on that one, man. I'm not going to take the blame. I'm not doing it. But, man, I've kind of forgot about Halls of Healing. So, I guess we're going to hop in here first. Totally just forgot about this place. Was it only one path to? Oh, man. Oh, I really messed up, guys. I did not do this the last 2 days. Rip. I mean, I don't know if I would have made use of the items anyway, but rip. Could have at least stashed the, maybe the revives for something. Oh, there's Mr. Iceman. The Summoner sent it over too. Summoner, thank you very much. Are you the Summoner? With the red thumbs up. No previous message, just the red thumbs up. Thank you, man. Summoner, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the 2. B. Daniels sent it over 2 as well. Saying, I'm getting ready for work by going to sleep. B. Daniels. It's a wise decision, man. Step 1 to actually getting some work done. Get some rest, get some sleep. Have a good night if you're out of here. Oh, is that another super chat? Guys, what in the... Eddie also sent it over too. Saying, no trick messages today, sexy man. Have fun stream. Alright, Eddie. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Send some positive vibes your way, of course. Thank you, man. You can only do it once? What are you going to do with the items? Wait, what? You can only do it once? I thought it was a day. It's not once a day? Huh? Is it really only once? Like, once? Not once a day once? Do you get banned if you ask the chat to check out your MCOC channel? Yeah. It's not... Usually it's seen as kind of disrespectful just to pop into a stream only to advertise your channel kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's a little different, you know, if you're around a lot, active in the chat for weeks, months, sometimes in some cases years, and in those cases, oh dude, I love giving shout outs. But if you're not here much, even if you're a lurker, even if you have been here a lot, without kind of putting a face to it, a name to it, you know, in my eyes, it's just like, okay, you don't really want to be here. You just want to be here to advertise for your channel, you know. That's how that goes for any stream, not just the way I feel about it. The Summoner sending over another 3, saying I want the big D. Summoner, you got it, man. Thank you very much, dude. The big D is yours, the sole owner of the big D. Thank you again, man. Second last BG so I could sleep. Alright, MSD. I need you to get some sleep, so what do we got here? I'm so eager to work out, I can't sleep, and got my 7th Grandmaster solo. Dude, you're just collecting these Grandmaster solos. Dang, dude. 7th? I haven't even fought the guy a single time yet. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. B. Daniels just sent out another 5 as well. Guys, these super chats, what in the world is going on? Thank you very much. Saying I drove 1,200 miles in 26 hours, and now I got to do it again, but don't got to be there till Monday. P.S. Check out Contest Champion channel. Oh, wait. B. Daniels, thank you very much. Dang, dude. 1,200 miles in 26 hours, though. Got to do it again. Got to be there till Monday. Well, you got some time. But still, that's not a whole lot of time for 1,200 miles, I guess. Holy crap, man. It's more miles than I've ever driven in my entire life. I mean, kind of. Not really, but, you know. In a single go, it is. That's pretty nuts, man. That's pretty damn nuts. Actually, I kind of forget. What was the mileage from New Jersey to Seattle anyway? Let me look this up real quick. I know it was more than 1,200, but... I kind of forget the actual amount. Let me see. Of course, we did that over the span of a week. Okay. Directions. It's kind of funny just typing in, like, yeah, what's the directions from New Jersey to Washington? Let me see. Where does it say? What the F, guys? Why does it not say the mileage? Am I just not seeing it? What the? Oh, okay, I see. I had public transportation on. Okay. Okay, about 3,000. That was the mileage. Okay. Got it. Whew. Out of energy, son of a... Alright, I'm out of here. Where's the tangent emojis, Brian? I didn't make it yet. I have not made it yet. I haven't worked on any of the new emojis yet. BG, duck hunting? B Manny. Dude, yeah. The good old days. Super Mario and Duck Hunt. Oh, and I got a shiny new profile after 6.4 100%. You'll have a lot of fun with that content. Well designed. I'm excited for it, man. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to go for a Legends run or not. Just really not too confident in the Legends run. But hold on, I gotta check this out. Can I type in just B Manny? Do I actually have to type in the... Yeah, no users found. Ugh, the search in this game kills me. Is your name even B Manny right now? It is, okay. Ooh. This must be a high SIG level. Yeah, SIG 149? Dude, okay. That's pretty sick, man. Congrats, B Manny. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, dude, your profile is looking damn good. You just gotta get that Phoenix out of there. And then, dang, dude. So your rank 2 is actually higher than your rank 3? That's kind of mind-blowing to me. Like, I'm seeing this right? Your rank 2 actually higher prestige than your rank 3. And this is no, like, low prestige champion. Wow, man. Those SIG levels. SIG levels matter, guys. SIG levels, they kind of matter. Okay. Dragon sent over 7, saying, every time I see Duck Arena, all I hear in my head are the mighty ducks. Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. You didn't say Mr. Ducksworth, but I just felt it was necessary to add it in there. Dragon, thank you so much for the 7. I almost watched Mighty Ducks the other day, and I think I need to. It's been at least 3 months since the last time I saw all 3 of them, so I feel like it's time that I watch them all again, you know. Dragon, thank you very much. I was about to add you up there, and then I saw B. Daniel sent over another 3. Guys, the super chats tonight. Rapid fire, thank you. Saying I drive on average 15,000 miles a month. Yeah. That's insane, dude. That's actually insane, B. Daniels. Like, what? Dude. Just pulling 500 miles a day? Jesus, man. Alright, let's hit the basic arena. I want to make sure I get this Elsa. But that is insane. B. Daniels, thank you again. Dragon. Everyone else. Appreciate all them super chats, guys. Hi BG, just pulled my 4th 5-star. It was Aegon, but now it'll take forever to awaken. Is he good unawakened? Unfortunately not. Aegon needs to, he needs to be awakened. The awaken ability is everything for him. Dude, I already answered you about your MCOC channel. At this point, I feel like you're just asking about it more as a way of advertising. I already gave you a long explanation of how it's not really seen as a good thing to do. Sick Juggalo, sent it over $1. Thank you, man. Saying, what are you saying? Where's your last one? Where you at? Where you at? Aha! Here we go. BG, is 6-star Mysterio worth rank 2 unawakened? I would say no. No, Mysterio, he's an okay champion. He's fine enough, but he's not used in enough situations to be worth it. He doesn't need his awaken ability, so it's not super important that he's unawakened. It's just, I don't think he's strong enough. There's other champions out there that generally you're going to want to give those resources to more than you would Mysterio. There's some exceptions to that. You know, there's always an exception. Everyone's situation is always different. If you're finding yourself needing to fight against reverse controls or something like that, and let's say you already use like Emma Frost in Alliance War with the Mysterio synergy, but you only had like a 4-star Mysterio, you never had a 5-star, but you always use that duo, then okay, yeah, the 6-star could be worth rank 2ing, something like that. But for the average person, I would say no. Mysterio is not good enough to warrant that type of rank up. I wouldn't recommend it, at least. But dude, thank you again for the buck. Dragon just sending over another 3, saying I watched the second Ducks movie recently. Do it. That was the first one I saw pop up. I mean, as you guys know, I don't watch a lot of TV and movies. I mostly just spend my time, my free like entertainment time, just playing games. But it was late. I was tired, but I couldn't quite fall asleep yet, and I was like, all right, let's see what's on TV. And I went looking around and saw that the Mighty Ducks was on Hulu. I think I was on. It's either Hulu or Amazon Prime, whatever, one of those. And yeah, I almost watched it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna fall asleep too soon, man. I need this. This movie needs my full attention, as if it was my first time watching it. So I didn't watch it. But Dragon, thank you for the now 10 as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Come on, Act 6.3. Would Man-Thing be a good option to rank 5 Unawakened to take in? I mean, Man-Thing for 6.3? It's good for that one fight, the Mysterio Acid Wash one. You could use him Unawakened for that fight. I don't know if you necessarily need to take him up to rank 5 for it. If you have some extra resources, then I think he's a fun champion. So I rank 5 to him. I have no regrets about that. But for most people, probably good at just rank 4 for that one fight, you know. Actually closer to 700 miles a day, but then I take a couple days off every couple weeks, so yeah. Dang, dude. Yeah, that's pretty nutty. That's pretty nutty, B. Daniels. Pretty nutty. I know I asked you about this last time, but like, are there even fewer people on the road now? Because I think when I asked you, it was like the kind of the start of the lockdowns, everyone's staying at home. But now I feel like way more people are just at home, so how, like, does it feel nice in a way, just being on the open road with it when the road's actually open, you know? I imagine imagine it's not something you wanted, but something you could at least, little silver lining to it, you know? Second last, split for wall. I think I read... yeah, I think I read your second last. Damn, it got me. Hey man, I'm sorry. There's a little bit more of a delay now when I stream on YouTube for some reason, and I don't know how to get rid of it. It's just this new streaming method on YouTube, like their new interface, the way everything gets set up. I don't know what the deal is, why they change things around so drastically, but yeah, it seemed to have added an extra little bit of a delay. Like normally I would ask you guys a question and I would see responses to it within like, I don't know, less than 10 seconds at times. And now it seems like, you know, I'll ask you guys a question and I won't see a response for like, I don't know, 45 seconds maybe, something like that. I'll see people like spamming for me to do something, even though I already started doing it. I'm just like, it's the YouTube delay, you know. Any tips on 5.1.1? 5.1.1. That's the flare node. Couple tips. One, the way like all of the degen type globals work in Act 5, except for maybe Bane, I guess, but the other ones like Flare or Life Transfer, they actually work based on class advantage, so you'll take a little bit less of that degen damage. Uh-oh. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Dun-dun. you actually take a little bit less of that degen damage if you have a class advantage. So yeah, going in with class advantage could be good, even if you have champions that don't hit particularly hard. Because of the flare node, the damage output will actually be pretty decent. And yeah, I wouldn't focus on synergies so much. Maybe like, you know, if you have a really important synergy, like if you're using Blade, okay, you know, maybe you want a Ghost Rider in there. Ghost Rider's not a bad champion anyway, but I wouldn't focus on synergies so much, and just focus on having 5 capable champions that you can kind of spread out the flare damage on as you go through the quest. Other than that, though, it's kind of straightforward for the first quest. You know, if you're having a hard time with it, you might need to just rank up your champions a bit more, things like that, and then it'd be good. GR Linden said it over 5. Dude, thank you very much. Saying, I don't understand the third movie. They were world champions, and now they're the JV team? Well, that is the entire basis of the third movie. Is they themselves did not understand that. They thought they were le poop, as in to say the family friendly. They thought they were super, super good, the best of the best. But they were young, you know? Now they're growing up, and just like somebody maybe who was like the king of high school basketball goes into the NBA, and they can barely score a few points or something like that, you know? So they had to learn. They had to learn that even though they were really good, there was still a lot to learn, I guess. The third one, you know, I used to not really like the third one so much, but I kind of like the third one a lot, actually. I kind of like the third one a lot. There's certain parts about the third one where, like, Charlie just gets all, like, goes all emo mode and stuff like that. I'm just like, eh. But then there's other parts of it that I really like, so yeah. Okay. Let's see. Fennec Fox sending over 2 saying, Beaver, hi, how are you? Great. I'm new here. You don't know me. Oh, Fennec Fox. Yeah, it's great. It's nice to meet you. First time seeing you. That's awesome. You can look me up, but beware of my cuteness. Uh-oh. I came across danger today, but then I remember what to do. I had to wish you a happy birthday. Hashtag bald power. Wow, Fennec Fox. Thank you so much. Sure. I will look you up, being totally aware of the cuteness. Let me see. What do we got here? Well, that is pretty damn cute, I have to say. In some of these pictures, it's pretty damn cute. In some of them, it's like a rat weasel type of thing. What is, I don't know what this one is, but then you got the sleeping one. Ah, man. Pretty damn cute, I gotta say. This is pretty perfect, too. Suspiciously cute. Yeah, I wouldn't trust this face with a 10-foot pole. It's a little too cute, if you ask me. But Fennec Fox, thank you for the 2. By the way, GR Linden, I need to. I saw the tweet. I didn't catch today's journal entry though. I'm gonna have to read that, man. I'm gonna have to read it. It's saved for later. I will definitely read it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. If you guys have not been following along, I definitely recommend it. You know what? Let me pop on over. Alright. It's going to be a slight spoiler, but only a very slight spoiler. If you guys have not been reading along, these stories right here, GR Linden's Summoner's Journal, highly recommend it. You could basically Yeah, just go to his Twitter. I mean, here, it's easier if I just link this tweet. I could just go to the website, but I'm just gonna link that tweet. Even if you don't have a Twitter, you can. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't need to sign up for Twitter just to click on the link in the chat and check out the story if you guys want to see for yourself. That was part 5, though. If you have not been following along, you're going to want to go back to part 1, of course. But, yeah. It's good stuff. It's highly recommended. BGE, would you say suicides are necessary for Claire? You know, I don't have enough experience with Claire, but I don't think so. Her damage her damage output feels a little bit weak, but I would say, like, no, she, like, I don't know. It might feel bad playing her if you're used to playing champions like Corvus or Ghost that's just destroying opponents in you know, a single combo type of thing. But no, she doesn't need the suicides. But she is very suicide friendly, for sure. Adrian Linda sent over another 2, saying thanks for the plug. Glad you're enjoying them. Yeah, man, it's good stuff. It's definitely good stuff. It's something that I don't think we've really seen in this game. Because it's kind of hard to imagine in this game. It's, you know, if you were playing like a single player story-driven game type of thing, or I mean, even if it wasn't like totally story-driven, it's just that we don't really have a face to our characters. So even in a game like Pokemon or something, you could totally rewrite the story to however you want, and you know, people have done that because you're actually like seeing the character. But because we don't ever see ourselves, we don't ever see the summoner, I don't think anyone's really done that with MCOC, you know. B. Daniels sending over another buck. B. Daniels, thank you very much. Where is your last one at? Okay, BG, I want to send over a read last, but I don't know if I should. Well, I'm sorry, B. Daniels. Where is your last? Your last is a bunch of Lola faces. The one before that, BG, I don't know how you split $2 between 2 people and they each get 2, but I like your math. Hashtag Dreamin' would be proud. Oh, that's true. I did mess that up, huh? Well, it worked out. It worked out. Is this... Okay, you said keep wall? Okay, well, yeah, I'll just leave it as is then, since that's basically... We're still somehow inventing... Or not inventing, but, you know, pulling half a buck out of thin air, so... BG, any advice for my friend who is just starting out? A few things. 1, never sell your champions. 2, the units that you get from questing and the arena and things like that, you want to spend them on masteries, unlocking masteries. Masteries, they can seem quite expensive at first, and that's because they are, but they're worth it. They're worth it way more than anything else you can invest your units in. If you compare them to opening up a crystal, you might get lucky, you might pull some champion that will make you stronger, but if you invest in your masteries, you will make your entire roster stronger, guaranteed. So mastery is the way to go. Join an alliance, even if it's not a permanent one. Just join any alliance, make some friends, get some better rewards. And last but not least, head on over to the Dork Lessons channel. Check out a video called How to Parry Like a Ninja. And yeah, start learning how to parry. Good to go, man. Good to go. Sheeta Brown sending over a pound. Where are you at? We've seen the summoner. We have seen the summoner, but not until recent times. Not until very recent times. How long ago did that motion comic come out? It was not that long ago, right? Like, I think it was sometime this year, right? It wasn't in 2019? Dude, I actually don't even know anymore. Time's going by way too fast, just in general. But yeah. Sheena Brown, thank you very much. Eric Gwynn also sending over to saying, if I grind arena all the time, will I get the majority of my gold from battle chips or from selling ISO of duped champions? Both. I mean, you'll definitely get gold from both sources. You're gonna get more gold from battle chips than selling ISO, but you get a lot of gold selling ISO. Actually, I mean, that's just kind of my speculation that you get more gold from the battle chips. I guess I never really ran the numbers. But you seriously do get a lot of gold from selling ISO. It's kind of hard to calculate, actually, because let's say you grind the arena, right? You get all the basic 4-star champions, let's say. That's not too inconceivable. It's not that hard. Once you get your roster in a decent spot to get the basic champions in the arena, right? So you're constantly getting these champions, and then when you open up a crystal, a 4-star crystal, and duplicate that champion, I mean, I kind of consider that ISO as coming from the arena, you know? The first time that you would dupe them, in a way at least. So, yeah. You get a ton. You get a ton of golds, from all that ISO. Every time you duplicate a 4-star, if you don't need to use that ISO, that's 60,000 gold right there. So, but yeah, I think you get more from battle chips. I don't know though. There's, you know, I haven't really been able to do it so much in recent times, but you know, at one point I was so just good on gold that I could just stockpile my battle chips. And I wasn't the only one. There's a lot of people who had way more battle chips than I've ever had at any given time. You know, they've had 10 million battle chips or more. Meanwhile, the highest I ever got to was like 3 million or something like that. And that's because they were just getting their gold from selling ISO. So yeah. But thank you very much for the 2. But Daniel sent over another buck as well, right? You did. Be Daniels. It's a full $1, not half, but keep it up, Brian. Now it's good. Okay, yeah. Well, I meant like $half for the wall, you know what I mean? If we were down a buck, like it was at 11.50 each, and then you sent over the buck. That's what I was talking about. But thank you, dude. The wall's looking good. Now, Sarny, what's up, dude? Hey, BG, you can't sleep? I keep thinking that somewhere out there, a neurotic chicken wants to cross the road, but is paralyzed by the knowledge that everyone will question his motives. Oh, dude. Great. Now I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. This is why I never studied philosophy. Dude. Oh man, I'm actually imagining the chicken. I want to see like Cat Murdoch do an art, just do a drawing of a chicken pondering life, about to cross the road. Beaver, did you know that when Chuck Norris was late for school, the teacher would punish the students for being early? Lakers bodyguard. I did not know that. Good old Chuck Norris facts, man. What tangent are we on, guys? Pixie Bell, the tangent of life. Good evening, BG. Abdo, what's up, man? Which model of Elgato did you get, and would you choose the same one again or a different one? Please read. Thanks. Wow. Still doing the please to read thing, huh? I have the... hang on a sec. Let's go to Elgato's website real quick. Okay. So... Which one do I have, man? Alright, so I'm on Elgato's website. And I think I have this. I think I have the HD60S. I don't know what this S Plus is. But I would probably look into this. I don't know what this 4K 60S Plus is either. This, I'm pretty sure, was not a thing. I do have this too, by the way, this cam link. That's why I'm able to use, well, you guys can't see it, but a nice camera. But you don't need that. You just need if you have a standard webcam, then you don't need this. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I just have this one. I don't know. I would have to look into these. I would get one of these three. I can tell you that much. These actually go inside of a like a desktop computer, and I would not go with one of these. I want to say you're using a laptop anyway, which means you wouldn't be able to use one of these. But the reason why I went with one of these is just for portability, so that I can connect it to a desk or a laptop when needed. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'd have to look into it. Probably doesn't matter a whole lot if you just find like a good deal on one of them. I imagine I don't know if you're interested in trying to find like a used one, but I imagine a lot of people pick up something like an Elgato thinking they're gonna stream a bunch, and then maybe they try it out and maybe end up not enjoying it so much. Maybe look to sell it. Something to consider if you want to go that route. Then again, maybe now's not the time for meeting up with random people. BJ, I think my cell phone is drunk. It's been taking screenshots all day. Oh my god, Tom. Boo. Terrible. Boo. Do not quit your streaming. You're an essential worker. Well, thanks, man. Luckily, even though I'm not really an essential worker, luckily I don't have to quit. This is one of the few things that is safe to do in the world right now. Feels good. So I was like 10 hours short from working 40 hours last week, which would have been a first for me. I don't know whether to say too bad you didn't make it, or congratulations for not making it, because, oh man, once you start working 40 hours a week, it's all downhill from there, Roboto. Downhill from there, man. It's 4-star rank 5, Max Sig, Bishop, better for Alliance War defense or offense? He's Bishop, he's mostly a defender, I want to say. He's not even known to be like the absolute best defender or anything like that, not even close to it. But he does trip people up. He will, you know, it depends on the tier that you're in as well. But no one really takes Bishop to war offensively. Whenever he's in war, he's pretty much on defense. BJ, I know this is a hard question, but out of everyone, you would know this the most. Do you know how much that help button speeds up champion recharges for arena? You know, I actually don't know. I think for 6 star, it changes for star rating. I think for 6 stars, every time someone hits the help button, it's 10 minutes. I think for 5 stars, it's 5 minutes, and for 4 stars, 2 minutes. But someone in here may be able to verify that. Here's the thing about helps. They're unpredictable. You know, whenever I hit the help button, it's not because I'm actually asking my alliance mates for help. It's just so I can clear them from being at the top of the screen. The help system overall is one of the worst in the entire game. I love this game, man. Marvel Contest Champions, great game. The help system, terrible. They need to eliminate it. Like, it's garbage. If I had the choice, I would love to get rid of it. Every once in a while, I will actually ask my alliance mates to hit the help button if I'm behind on a grind or something like that. But for the most part, yeah, I'm just not a fan of the system at all. And when I'm doing an arena grind, if I'm doing like a serious arena grind where I actually want to run my champions when they're off of, like, right when they come off cooldown again, what I do is I set an alarm. And I'll have like a few alarms set throughout the day. So I'll have, let's say I run my 5 stars at 10 a.m., right? And it's a 7-hour cooldown. So I'll set an alarm for 5 p.m. so that I know, hey, at that time, I'll run my 5 stars. I'll do the same thing with my 6 stars, even though don't really need to, typically, because of, you know, streaming just kind of works out. When I stream, hey, 6 stars would be back up. But I would do the same thing for 4 stars, too. I would run through all my 4 stars, and then I would take a look and see, you know, when the champion's refreshing, set an alarm for that, so I don't have to be, like, glued to my phone. So if people are hitting the help button, usually it doesn't really matter, because I'm not playing around that timing, you know? Charming Tortoise, send it over to Charming Tortoise, thank you very much. Where's your last one? Seriously, my biggest concern at the moment, I hate when my hair is long. Oh, wait, was there one before this? Okay, but how am I supposed to get a haircut if I can't leave my house? Okay, I know what to do. I've been training for this, actually. You just grab a pair of scissors and just... You just ask yourself for the BG, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's right, I just named baldness after myself. Even though it's been around since, I don't even know how long. But yeah, man. No, I don't know. If you actually have good hair and you want to maintain your good hair, I don't know what to say, man. You know, even though I don't have that problem, because I do just have a pair of buzzers and just... I feel bad for our dog. Our dog's going to, like, when... You know, we have hardwood floors, and when her paws get all furry and everything, it's hard for her to walk around. Laura, like, trims those up so she can still walk and everything, but... yeah, I don't know. I think Lola just really enjoys kind of having that shorter hair in general, but she'll have to wait on that one. The B Manny sending over too, saying, forgot the craziest part of my new prestige. Dupe Sunspot out of the 8 calves you get for 100%. Nuts, right? Dang, dude. That is nuts, man. B Manny. Congrats, man. Did you do a Legends run, or did you just do a... I can't remember, man. I feel like we must have talked about this at some point. But I honestly can't remember now if you did a Legends run or not. Lakers bodyguard. Really? You don't feel bad about Lola? You called her an effing liar. Well, she's lying, man. Listen, I love that dog, but I'm gonna call her out on when she lies, you know? BG, I'm rocking the BG. Today shaved my noodle this morning. That's good, Tom. Oh, man. Casual clear. Okay. Alright. Sounds good, man. I bet it felt good just to take it at a normal pace. Yeah, I might be doing that, guys, for 6.4. I still have this dungeon crystal, and if I get ghost, then I'll probably go for it, but at this point, like, dude, it's not looking good, man. It's really not looking good. Might just have to go with a more casual clear. And just call it a day at that. I don't know. Steals and an over $1. Steel, thank you very much. Where you at? So what happens if you get a champ from the arena that you have at max sig? Do you get any shards or a max sig crystal? Okay, so let's talk basic first and then featured, because basic is real simple. Basic, the only thing you get is +1 sig level on your champion. You don't get any shards, you don't get any ISO, none of that stuff. And if you're already at max sig level, you get nothing. You get absolutely nothing. The featured champion is a little bit different. Featured champion, you get the normal amount of ISO, which varies, of course, depending on 3-star versus 4 or 5-star. But you get the normal amount of ISO. The shards, however, is a little different. I can't remember all the shard values, but you don't get the full amount of shards as if you were duping the champion out of a crystal. I want to say... you get like 100 shards or something like that. I think it's like 40 shards for duplicating a 3-star and 100 shards for a 4 or 5-star, but I honestly can't remember. Someone may have to correct me on that one. And you do not get max sig crystals. There are no max sig crystals for from the arena. So yeah, a little bit different than the regular crystals. I don't know why exactly they do this. I've never asked anyone at Kabam, but it's a good thing, really. Like, it helps to keep arena scores down. So I don't see it as, like, you know, an error or something. I think this is intentional by Kabam to help kind of say, okay, listen, you already have this champion, they're already max sig level. Stop grinding, you know, stop at the shards. Let someone else have a turn at getting this champion. That's what I'm thinking is going on, at least. EJ, I know you've talked about not wanting to play the exact same champs as 6-stars, use 5s, but if you had an Awakening Gem for Omega and could get him to like Sig 160 right away, would you? Tough question, Abdo. Tough question, man. Omega Red's prestige is not great. Let's go check out a little website I just found called Aunt May. I think it's you have to give up that joke, but let's go to Aunt May regardless. Let's look at 6-stars, rank 3. I don't think it's very high. Hang on one sec, though. Okay, let's look at Omega Red and see where Omega Red lands. So... can we see... is there a way to change this? Maybe mobile friendly? Kind of better, I guess. Okay, so... oh, whoops. I gotta change this again. Okay, so we're looking at about a 14,000 for Silver Surfer. This is kind of where the prestige caps out. Realistically, probably anywhere between like 13. I don't know, like let's say top 10, I guess. So like 13,670, we'll call it, and 1,400. I would say any of these champions could be considered like prestige. I mean. Actually, we can't even say that, right? 6-stars are so rare that I would easily extend this list for prestige champions, like reasonably far down. Even like top 30 is good, but maybe even a little bit lower than that. Maybe like 13.5 and up is like good prestige. Let's see where Omega Red lands, though. Omega Red, he's number 71, coming in at just over 13,000. So pretty low. Of course, he's a powerful champion. If we're not talking prestige, then sure, yeah, Yeah, I would absolutely take Omega Red to rank 3, of course. If I had him at Sig 160, if I could get him to Sig 160. But dude, right now, like, I don't know. Right now, the game, because war, for most players at least, is not a competitive thing. It wouldn't be a competitive thing for me either. And I wouldn't need a 6-star Omega Red at rank 3. I would need prestige. Like, I would rank 4 prestige. I wouldn't rank like a totally garbage champion. There's no way I'm taking a Fraggle Rock to rank 3 as a, you know, like, I understand the people who are like picking up all the offers and stuff like that. Then sure, it's not a bad play, but if I did have like 160 Sig Stones to give to one champion, let's just say I had those as generics, I know I'm not going to be able to replenish them that easy. So I wouldn't give it to someone like Thor, but I would hold out and hope for someone else in like the top 30 area. And yeah, that's probably what I would do personally. Okay. There was a couple super chats. Yash sent over 40 rupees. Thank you, man. Saying BG pulled 5-star Warlock today as 4th 5-star. Super happy. Nice, man. That's a great champion to pull. I'm still looking for that Warlock myself, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Congrats, man. Yeah, I almost said Warlock when I was looking at that list. Like, I would love to have a 6-star rank 3 Warlock, you know. Steel sent over another buck as well. Saying filter by mutant. No, I didn't want to filter by mutant. That's the thing. So I wanted to see the entire list. Apart from suicides, what are your tips for maximizing the amount of points per round of arena? Don't pay attention to arena. Is really like the only other tip that I have. Number 1, run suicides. Number 2, well, okay. Actually, I guess there's another tip, but it's kind of obvious. Like, you know, gain more champions, rank up more champions. The higher you rank them up and the more you have and stuff, the more points you're able to put up and around, assuming you have the time. But a realistic tip is just to not pay attention to the arena. If you're focused, if you have your full attention on the arena, you're gonna go insane. There's not enough to the game mode to, like, you'll just burn yourself out. But if you find something else to do, and everyone has their own different thing. Some people like to watch movies. Some people, you know, streams, podcasts, just listening to music, depending, you know, like, I always say this about music. A lot of people, it almost feels like people listen to music, but they don't really listen to music anymore. Like, it's just this background noise. Whereas if you're playing MCOC, the arena would be the background noise, and you could just, like, really, you know, listen to the music, if that's what you're into, you know. So yeah, just find something else to take your mind off of the arena. I don't know. The way I'm describing it is almost like arena is a painful thing to do, but I kind of enjoy it. I don't know. I guess because of my short attention span, I almost need something like the arena to keep me locked in. It's like those people on those fidget spinners or whatever. I've never had one of those. I've never even held one of those. But yeah, just something like this. It's fun to me. But yeah, that's pretty much it though, man. I do not recommend pairing up your champions with synergies and stuff like that. Some people like to do that, but it's not something that I personally recommend because I think it takes too much mental energy. to like memorize all the different teams, and sometimes they change based on your rank ups. And if you change your masteries, now you're like scrolling through your roster, even though you're used to them being in a certain spot. And it gives only a tiny amount more points. Like, it's just not worth it. I typically pick the easiest team. Some people have a preference on that too. Easiest first, hardest. Of course, the higher the PI your opponents are, the more points you're going to get. But again, it's a very small amount. And the hardest team is more likely to have higher signature abilities, which means their Spider-Men are evading more. You might take more damage from dominoes. Punisher is more likely to activate his invulnerability. All these things that can slow you down a little bit. And so yeah, I usually just pick the easiest team. Also, again, slightly less mental energy. Anything I could do to reduce the mental energy that I'm putting into the arena is, in my opinion, a win. Thank you again for the buck. Corey sending over a buck as well. Corey, thank you very much. Saying, seeing as Sunspot is second in Prestige, doesn't that make you want a rank 3 Sunspot, although you're mutant heavy? I would rank 3 as Sunspot, yeah. As a 6-star, he's one of those champions that I don't really want over an Omega Red, but because his prestige is so high and he is a good champion, yeah, I would rank up a Sunspot. I should clarify too. Right now, I don't care about prestige. Even though I was just talking about prestige and stuff like that, I may care about prestige again in the future, you know? So I would be playing more towards that, even though right now prestige doesn't really matter to me. I would still save my resources for a prestige play to get me back in the game, you know what I mean? So yeah, which also means I might not rank a champion up immediately either way. It might be one of those sit on resources for a bit types of moves, you know. Alright, Apex Predator also sent over 5. Apex Predator, thank you, man. Saying, anyone else buy an egg crystal and not open it, just have one like BG? Dude, towards the end of the stream last night, I bought another egg, excuse me. So yeah, now I have another egg in my inventory. The Cavalier egg. I have a problem. Dude, thank you very much for the 5. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit yesterday. I don't recommend anyone go out there and buy an egg. But I'm also... I'm happy that I have the eggs, you know? I don't know how to put it into words. Other than I'm just happy to have the eggs. Mike Dance sending over Buck. Mike, thank you very much. Saying, how does prestige affect my team? So... Oh, wait, I see another message here, too. Hey, BG, I'm just starting to work on 6.2.5 completion. Any specific champions work well for you? I know Void is good. For that quest, I used Void for the boss a lot. I used Omega Red a lot. Omega Red, you kind of want to use heavy attacks with him a lot anyway, so yeah, it just helped to... Like, I wouldn't do too many combo hits. I'd mostly just parry, kind of wait out the timer, maybe slightly attack, but then I'd end up using Omega Red a lot. I used Hyperion a lot, as long as you do, like, one hit first. Like, when you're playing with... When you're using Hyperion for that quest, every time you do a heavy attack, you're going to... You're going to give yourself another charge, really, because it's 5 hits. But if you can set it up in such a way that you do one regular attack first, a medium attack... Whoa, game frozen. If you do one of those first, followed by a heavy attack, and then only do heavy attacks from there on out, every time you do a heavy, you will gain a charge and also remove that charge. So I found him to be particularly good as well. I didn't have a Ghost, but I know Ghost is great for that content too if you happen to have Ghost. I used a bunch of other champions. You know, I could see Colossus being pretty good because of his whole heavy attack setup, but Colossus wasn't buffed until was at like the very end of that quest. So, as for your prestige question, I'm not sure which one you want me to answer. So now I'll talk a little bit about prestige. Prestige, when you're in a regular quest, it doesn't matter whatsoever. I'm gonna just give the overall prestige explanation as if you're brand new to the game, just for the other people in here that are brand new to the game. So prestige is not something that anyone in here should really concern them about until they hit kind of that end game status where you're already clearing out all the content, and at this point you're just trying to pull in some extra rewards from Alliance Quest. Because the PI numbers of your champions, they don't actually mean anything. It's a rough ballpark of how strong your champions are, but I mean, it's when I say rough, I mean you just take those numbers away. They don't actually mean anything. You could have a 15,000 rated Groot that won't be as good as this 6,000 rated Human Torch, you know? So it's not a number that players should concern themselves with. But it will affect your overall Alliance Quest score. Every champion has an individual prestige, which is their base hero rating before it's influenced by masteries or synergies or boosts. And then every player has a prestige, which is the average of their top 5 highest prestige champions. And then the Alliance is the average prestige of every member within it. And the higher your prestige is, the more difficult your opponents are in Alliance Quest. The more difficult your opponents are in Alliance Quest, the more points they award per kill. And of course, since this AQ is a bit of a competition, the higher you rank, the more rewards you get. But early on, it's way, way, way more important just to be able to have powerful champions to get you through content using as few revives and potions as possible. So, prestige should be an afterthought for 99% of the player base. If I was new to the game, or if I was giving advice to someone that's new to the game, let's say that. If I was giving advice to someone who's new to the game, I would say prestige is not something that I would care about, or is not something players should care about until they've completed all of the variants, for example. Once you have all of the variants completed, okay, start thinking about prestige. Okay, there's a couple more super chats. Man, the super chat support has been crazy tonight. Thank you guys. Red sent over Buck saying, BG, when do you think we will see a Cavalier difficulty level in the monthly event? Very soon. They said Dave did an interview with the Kabam people, and they said it was soon, and that was a few months ago. I would guess man, I don't know. I would guess summertime this year. We'll see though. Like they didn't give any more specifics other than saying soon, and sometimes in the gaming world, soon is like, okay, they need to take time to develop it and test it and make sure the tuning is right and decide what Cavalier difficulty should even be. Is it just an increase in numbers, or do they need to make up new nodes? How are they going to go about it? So it takes time for them to do it, I'm sure. But I feel like they were probably waiting until after they had the Abyss out, after they had 6.4 out. I figure most of the questing team was probably focused on those things. And now that those things are all done, we'll probably see a Cavalier difficulty soon. But just speculation. I don't have any inside info about anything like that. It's not Carson sending over 2 of them Canadian bucks. Dude, thank you for the toonie. Saying, BG got a 6-star Mystic Awakening gem. Don't let me forget. Oh, man. Dude, who would forget something so valuable as a Mystic Awakening gem? Don't worry, man. It's impossible. Like, I'll do my best to not let you forget, but it's impossible to forget something like that. Man. My 12-year-old was logged on his school Gmail, and stream was not allowed to this channel? Thought you were a role model? I am a role model for the kids, man. I don't know what that's all about. Weird. There's no, I wonder if that's a school thing? No, it can't be. I don't know. But there's no, like, age restriction or anything like that. No age restriction, no region restriction. Brakovich sent over 2. Thank you, man. Saying, got March Legends with 5-star rank 5 Colossus. Nice, dude. With Colossus. Okay. That might be the first time I've heard that. I mean, I know Colossus is a good champ, but I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say they got a Legends with Colossus yet. That's cool, man. Congrats, dude. Congrats. I thought they said by end of year. Did they say by end of year? Okay, end of year might be a little more than summertime then. Okay. I must have missed that. Roboto. Yeah. Make one exception here. I'm gonna look up a profile, guys, but don't give me your names. I ain't looking up everyone's profile. Hold on. Oh, thought the game was lagging out on me. Ooh, free crystal. Hello. The game is kind of lagging out on me. I hit the free crystal button. And it's just sitting here. Oh, there we go. Finally. This update seems to have some slight performance issues. I don't know. What do we got here, man? Ooh, just hit that 800K mark. Are any of these? I always forget which champions people have, but congrats on the 800K. Profile's looking damn good, man. It's always nice when there's 4 different class types in the profile too, you know. Good stuff, man. Alliance 2, alright, real quick. Alliance 2, specifically Pawn and Shooter McGavin, all X4 wifers. Okay, let me see. See, the thing is, I'm not sure, like, what's new. That's the problem with looking up a profile. Is you know, I could look at a profile, but I'm not sure what's like been there for months or what's new or what, you know. But some good-looking profiles, man. I think I missed the last one. Oh, here we go. You gotta give a shout out to Shooter McGavin though. Happy Gilmore, still one of the best movies ever. But yeah, man, they're all looking pretty good. Looking pretty damn good. Do I have enough energy to do this quest? 3 moves I got? It's not enough. Dang. BG, do you know who's coming first, Storm or Sorcerer Supreme? I do. It's not. I'm not sure if I'm really allowed to say, but it's also not something I can really hide. So, yes, I actually have a content creator program champion on my account, and I'm not gonna say, but if they happen to show up on screen as I run through the 5-star arena, which I'm gonna go run through right now. Well, then I'll have to give my standard explanation of champions that I can't use in the arena because they're content creator program only. Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to just say unless it pops up. Lakers bodyguard, send over $1. Thanks, man. Saying not last, but before that, BG is not allowed because he punched a kid. Tell them the truth, Beaver. What, wait, what? BG is not allowed because he punched a kid. What are we even talking about? Hold on, not allowed. What was I talking about at that time? Lakers bodyguard. I'm lost. I don't remember. Hey, can I see your 5s? Sure. Yeah. I could show you my 5s. Sure, I'll show you my 5 stars. But yeah, Lakers bodyguard. Let me know what I missed. Dingo, what's up, Star? How you doing? Alright, hold on. Okay. Not only did he punch a kid, but he threw rocks at old people to chase him off and eliminate witnesses. What are these lies that are being spread? Your stream being blocked at some kid's school. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Now that makes more sense. But I've never punched a kid. I mean, you know. I mean, you know. Listen, things happen. She is clearly a menace to society. Oh, so you guys wanted to know how many 5 stars I had? Is that what you wanted to know? I guess we'll do a count real quick. Let's see. If I filter by 5s, and we go to owned. Okay, let's see how many I've got. So I've got 1 champion in my roster that's not mine. Little disclaimer, content creator program, but we can count the rest. So we'll just subtract 1 at the end. But 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 45. The champion is not there, so 44 really. 50, 55. You know what? I don't know how to count anyway. I don't know how many. Ah, crap. I shouldn't have done that because now I actually really do want to know. Alright, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. One more time. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, 121 is what I have, subtracting the content creator program Sorcerer Supreme here. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me dump some AQ energy. Why is Vulture so underrated? He's not that good of a champion. At all. And that's why. Do you mean to tell me that a stream with the words Big D with a name and some money after right on top of the screen is banned at schools? What is this world coming to, Falstaff? You know what I mean? It's jeez. Alright, Doombot. You're gonna give me my second charge. Only have a mutant charge at the moment. Thank you. You know that the tier on incursions is a count of your 5-star champs, and can see it there, by the way. Crap. Would have been nice to know 10 minutes ago, Star. Mike. Mike Dance sending over another 10. Dude, thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, let's skip the usual foreplay of me asking a rank up question, you telling me you don't know where my roster is at in the game. Just tell me to buy a cracked egg in this trying time. Dude, an egg in these trying times is really... it's really all people need, man. It's really all people need. But Mike, thank you very much, man. Hold on. We need to... Hold on. Wait. Okay. Mike, I think... I know he sent over... I think it was $1 before. Trying to make sure I didn't miss any other... This is basically 12. I mean, if we were rounding before, well, we could do it one more time. And only one more time, but one more time. Mike, thank you very much. We need to... Hold on. I need to sell you guys on It's Always Sunny right now. I don't know how this would sell anybody, but it's a reference to this right here. Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? Oh man, this show's great. I'm not going to give you guys any context at all because the context doesn't even matter. It's driving a limo though. But yeah, dude, thank you very much for the 10 once again. And I will agree. Get the egg. Everybody, all of you, waste your units, get the eggs. I don't know why I went to evil laugh there, but it felt like the evil thing to do. It felt like the right thing to do. The way you said that just made me think of another Adam Sandler reference from The Wedding Singer. Once again, things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday. I know, yeah. I don't want to do like the full yell that he does, but I was thinking about that too, actually. Okay. Let's get out of here. I will just be bloated AF. What's up, Shark? How you doing? Oh no, I only have 98 5-stars? Quick shot. Do you have a Venom the Duck? If not, now's your opportunity. He's quacktastic. So, for SS, will you do a video or testing stream? Probably both. I don't know. It kind of depends on when the embargo's lifted and stuff like that, which I don't even know when it is, so I'm not even sure when we're allowed to share content with that champion. So yeah, like, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna make a video. I can tell you that much. there's no way to do a long shot style video because this is a... Wait, this character isn't in the comics, right? Or is it? It's a... I know it's a Realm of Champions character, but I assumed it was like made up for that game. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is a comic character. Either way, I don't have plans to do a long shot style video, but I'll try to make some better content than I have been on some of these other champions. I am curious about these ones. I'm gonna put some time. I mean, it kind of sucked, man. Like, so I haven't played with her yet. Even if I did, I wouldn't be able to give you my thoughts on the character. But with Mole Man and Terax, I was so disappointed in both of them that it just made me not really want to make a video at all on them. But figured I would at least share the little bit of testing that I did with them. Finally ranked 565 my Void today. Am I a good banana? Poos on Poos. You are a very good banana. Oh, whoops. Dropped by monster. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want to read the rest of that on stream, but... Danny DeVito in that show is the best. BG, did you know I'm the best soccer player in the world? Is this true? It's awesome, man. I'm honored to have the best soccer player in the world hanging out in this MCOC stream at 11:24 at night here. Pretty cool, man. How can I get 5-star shards? Crystal shards, they come from all over the place. Questing, Arena, Alliance War, some of the events, the monthly event quest, the story quest, the side events, all over the place you get shards from. If you're not getting 5-star shards yet, though, it's because you haven't quite got to that point in the game yet. The game kind of makes you work your way through some, 2 and 3 stars, then 4 stars, then 5 stars. It'd be crazy if they just sent you in a different order. You get some 2 and 3 stars, then some 6 stars, then you got to go back to get the 4 stars, finally the 5 stars. But no, yeah, it's just, I'm not sure which difficulty event quest you're doing right now, but if you can build yourself up to be able to do the next difficulty, you'll get some shards. It's kind of meant to be a difficult jump, but you will get there if you keep playing. You don't need 5 stars to progress to get 5 stars. There's some really powerful champions that, even at 4 stars, they're going to feel more powerful than most 5 stars that you would start out with anyway. So, keep doing what you're doing. You'll get there. Corey, sending over a buck. Oh, wait, there was 2. Alright. Corey, I'll read yours first since I already started, I guess. But then Fennec Fox sent over another super chat as well. Alright, Corey. Corey, I don't even see a last one. Oh, wait. Ah, came after. Okay. Excuse me. Venom the Duck coached soccer in college, won 2 titles, and went into the Coaching Hall of Fame. This is true. This is true. There was actually a documentary about it. A lot of people didn't see it. The documentary, it was originally going to be on Netflix, where the entire world would have seen it. Venom the Duck would have been super famous, but due to a zoning issue and some rights that were, basically Netflix, a lot of duck discrimination is what it comes down to, I think. And so, yeah, they actually went with a different streaming platform known as Duckflix. It's kind of region locked too, so a lot of people haven't seen it, but it's out there. It's out there. Corey, thank you for the buck and the Venom the Duck fact, man. Fennec Fox sent over another 269. Fennec Fox, first time meeting, and you're already sending over a second message like this? Thank you, man. Saying, I had an evil coworker. One time he told me the next time I saw an elderly with a walking cane to kick the cane. What? And tell them, stop faking it. What? Is this for real? I told him that's horrible. The poor old man could not stand up. How many is it going to take to find the fake one? You're booing me for duck flicks? What is this story, Lakers? I mean, Fennec Foxguard. What is this? What is this? Boo. To whatever this is. Boo. Fennec Fox, thank you very much for the 269 though. Appreciate it, man. I subscribe to Duckflix. Only cost me 9 duck bucks a month. You know, it's not bad. It's not really not too bad. Some of the other subscription services out there are way worse. There was some foul play involved. Oh, star. I feel like I've burned through too many boos tonight. But I will boo that one again. Boo. Got 5-star Drax. Is he terrible or terrific? He's not so good, man. Hate to break it to you. If Drax was one of your first 5 stars, he's not too bad. If you already have a bunch of 5 stars, then yeah, not gonna use him much. Mr. Hollywood. So I ranked Omega to rank 4. Next is Guillotine 2099. Suicides will be turned on. Then a rank 5 will be next. Okay. Alright. Sounds good, man. Shark. Keep it going, man. Keep it going, dude. Good stuff. BG, item list tomorrow? Aldo, I'm thinking about it, dude. Leaning towards yes. I probably will be doing item lists tomorrow. You brought it upon yourself? I did kind of bring it upon myself, yeah. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, let's do item list tomorrow. I was thinking about it all day today. Wasn't sure if I was gonna do it tomorrow or just do it on Sunday, but nah, man, let's get it done. I'm gonna try to finish up 6.2 tomorrow, guys. Again, no guarantees. This final path is brutal, but I will be going at it again. Probably gonna start around 1 p.m. Pacific. If I had to guess, but the time on that during the daytime always, you know, a little bit unpredictable. But probably around 1-ish p.m. Had a coworker who would tell me to do that at the social services building because people with canes get to go in front of the line. I never did it. Again, JK. Okay, alright, good. Beaver, can you show me how to do the one hit with Corvus without using the charge? Been trying with dash or mediums, but I'm doing something wrong. You just do it with a light attack. Do I have a Corvus coming up? Did I already use him? Basically, you just parry and light attack, and then back out, parry, light attack. Dash back, parry, light attack. His first light attack doesn't use a charge. The rest of his attacks, the mediums, the other light attacks, they'll use charges. So, that's all there is to it. BG, you missed my lovely intro. Oh, Jade Divine, I'm so sorry. Check it out in a sec. Shark, send over a buck. And also Mr. Hollywood, you too good to rank Blade and Claire? Do it. Hey, I just took Claire to rank 2 yesterday. There was a level up in Mystic advancement on. So Claire is rank 2 now. I'm trying to stash resources for 6.4. I'm not sure what I'm gonna need, so I've been kind of stockpiling things for that. So yeah. Jay. Where we at? What the flip? The flipper. The dolphin is flipping with you, bra guy. What the hell? Jay. What is this? What up, Jay Divine? Talking about some flipper. Memorial Place 69 sent over 2. Thanks, man. Saying it's my 21st birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Will you open a PC for my B-Day? Like a personal computer? PC? Is that a premium crystal? We could pop open a premium crystal, yeah. If you asked for a different type of crystal, I'd have said no. But a premium hero crystal? We could open one. I can spare one single crystal in my hoarding ways here. But yeah, happy birthday, man. Hope you have a great day. What do we got? This better be a 5-star. Yeah, that's right. I know these things can't drop 5 stars. I know what I said. 2-star. Rip. Let's go back to the arena. I use Claire virtually every day. Love her. She's fun, man. I had a good time with her on the McFabio account. Just got to get her ranked up. But I don't know if I need her for 6.4. So yeah. Hopefully I can finish 6.2 tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then hopefully in the next... Hopefully by Sunday, you know, in the next couple of streams. I really just want to be done with 6.2. Because I feel like, you know, until I finish 6.2, I'm just not really ready to look at 6.4. So I'm not really sure who I need for 6.4. I mean, you know, I could start looking at it, but I'm not going to. So then, yeah, then I can start making some more rank up decisions, figure out who's actually best for some of these more unique nodes, things like that. Tom, send it over, Buck. Tom, thank you very much with the angel face sticker. Okay, we'll see about that. Where is your last one at, Tom? This BG, my girlfriend just accused me of cheating. She's starting to sound like my wife. Ugh. Boo. I feel like this joke came from it's like you wrote this joke for a 1980s stand-up or like I don't know. Like I could see after saying that you saying, I get no respect, you know? Something like that. Little Ronnie Dangerfield type of joke. BG, what is the minimum team PI in Featured 5 to avoid death squads? Are level 1 5-star champs useless in there after the 10th match? I don't really know what the minimum PI is. It's something that there's no, like, as far as I know, it's just something that players have to kind of test and feel out and that type of thing. But here's what I do. When it comes to using level 1, like rank 1, level 1 5-star champions, I still use them even after the 10th round. I mean, I wait until I'm like fully on the infinite streak, so I basically use them after like the 20th match. But I mix them in with higher level champions. You know, I'll take like 2 rank 2s and throw a rank 1 in with that. Or, you know, rank 3s and the rank 1, things like that. It's not a good idea just to run 3 5-stars at rank 1, even if they're level 25. You will get a death match from that. Maybe not guaranteed death match, but you run the risk for sure. She was somewhat useful in 6.4. You should mostly just use your ghost. Thanks, Aaron Abdo. Look forward to using ghost. Where can we get the cows that give strawberry milk? My garden is big enough for one. Well, strawberry milk, I believe, actually comes from crows, if I'm not mistaken. Which is why it's so rare. But if you can find a good crow farm, you're set. You know there's a crystal that's 50 units and gives out 1 and 2-star units for 50 units. By the way, it's in the miscellaneous section in the store. I was aware they introduced that when they added 6.4 to the game. It's not a good value for anybody, pretty much. But for the people that sold their 1 and 2-star champions, it is a way for them to get them back so they can complete variant 4. Mostly for the 1-stars, honestly, because the 2-stars, of course, you can get through other means, but 1-star champions, pretty hard to actually get those. Mike Dan sent it over another 5. Dude, Mike, thank you, man. Saying, does it ever concern you that you spend late nights talking to a chat room full of dudes and an occasional porn bot? Here's $5 to help with the shame. Mike, thank you, but hey, I'm hoping that when you're saying dudes, you're talking about the what's it called? The Good Burger definition of dudes, of I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, because we're all dudes, because don't forget about the ladies. But Mike, thank you very much. You know, is it sad that I don't think we've seen any bots here tonight. Did I do too much to get rid of them? Kind of missed them. but Mike, thank you very much for the 5. There is no shame. There is no shame here, sir. No shame. So you need a murder for strawberry milk. Somewhat checks out. Wow. You know, I didn't think about it like that, but yeah. Over time, growing to hate Corvus. He's ruined the art of AQ Mini and boss killing. Sigh. Don't get me started on that conversation. BG, I feel like when people tell you to use your ghost, it deserves a boo. Dysentery Gel, you're probably right. BG, rank 2 and rank 1 are a deathmatch now in the 6-star arena. Or two rank 2 and 1 rank 1 are a deathmatch in the 6-star arena. Okay. Just changed last week, I think. Well, it changes based on the opponent's champions that you're running into. Also, 3 440s no longer safe either. Still both good and 4-star featured though. 3 440s, really? I mean, I guess if you run them into opponents that have 3 rank 3 6-stars, I could see that being a deathmatch. Well, that stinks. I don't even remember the last time I ran a 4-star in that arena, but it does stink. I kind of knew, like, eventually I knew it was going to happen, which is one of the reasons why when people were debating to rank 4 their entire roster or to take up their 4 stars to rank 5, it's one of the reasons why I decided to go with fewer champions but take them to rank 5. So I figured eventually, like right now, we're just starting to see death matches there, I guess. Once we get rank 4 6 stars, yeah, 440s will have no chance. Even the 550s will have problems, but you could still mix them in with 5 stars, I suppose, but it's annoying. My 1-year-old wants to use our new still full Pringles can as a music instrument. She's ruining my snack. Hey. You could still eat the Pringles after the music has been made too, you know? I would, oh man, that's why Pringles are one of the best snacks to have. Not only is it the snack that smiles back, just kidding, that's goldfish, but just being able to play with your food. I don't know about you guys, but it's not something that I've grown out of. Like, I still play with my food all the time. It's something that I'm always going to do. How to defeat the boss for Act 5? The Ultron boss? There's some videos out there I'd recommend watching. Just doing a search. I've got a couple on my channel. There's plenty of other videos out there all throughout the internet as well. But basically, the gist of it is like this. The boss has these gray dormant buffs that aren't actually buffing Ultron. But when you put a debuff on Ultron, those buffs turn active. And he is significantly more powerful with them. Like, he will one-shot you if he gains the power gain. If you have no way to survive an L3, because he will most likely get to that L3. Occasionally you can survive if he's throwing his specials quickly enough, but you do not want him to get power gain, and typically you don't want him to get healing either unless you have debuffs from Void reversing it. Jay Divine sending over 9. Jay, thank you, man. I need you to channel your inner Frank Sinatra and sing, if I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. Jay, that was the best I got. I can't, dude, first off, I can't sing. Second, I can't do a Frank Sinatra impression of him just talking, let alone singing. And third, the level of embarrassment for this month, you know, it's still early in the month. I can't use it all up right now, man. It's only the 3rd. Like, we'd be way over budget for embarrassment. If I could sing it, I would, Jay. But I can't, man. I'm sorry. I appreciate the support, but I just can't do it, dude. BG, when's the next itemless run? Tomorrow, in about, it's gonna be about 13 hours-ish from right now. Empty Pringles can makes better music than a full one. Take that adventure. Wait, what? Okay, they're different. It's not one is better than the other. This is why you need to have multiple cans of Pringles. You have one that's empty, one that's full. And depending on how large you want your Pringles kit to be, you have multiple at like half, you know? Oh man, I think he was just joking. We don't. Sorry, I was just seeing. It looks like Dale's messages got deleted. You don't have to delete that message. It was just a joke. He doesn't actually have nude pictures. It's okay. I'll say it again for the mods. I always appreciate all the mods because it is one of those jobs that nobody's getting paid for or anything like that. But for the most part, people can say whatever they want in here as long as it's not offensive. And as long as there's no movie spoilers, and as long as they aren't spamming. I don't want to really like censor people, you know, as long as they're not doing one of those things. Let people have some fun. I keep it more family friendly as for the words coming out of my mouth. But people can swear and say most things in the chat, like I said, as long as it's not offending people. Yash sending over 100 of them rupees. Thank you, dude. Saying, didn't know your wife needs to take care of 2 babies playing with their food before eating? What? First off, babies? Listen, man. Adults can and should be playing with their food. Listen, I don't know about you. I'm not sure... I'm not sure if you ever heard this theme song, because depending where you are in the world, I don't think there was Toys R Us globally. I could be wrong on that, but they had a theme song that went something like this. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. That's the only part that matters, because I forget the rest of it. But basically, I took that to heart, man. I heard that song as a kid, and I don't want to grow up. Just want to be a Toys R Us kid. But Yash, thank you, man. Appreciate the 100 rupees, dude. BG, how dare you? You know what? Because I love you, I'll let it slide. Jay, thank you, man. I'm sorry. I wish I could sing it for you. Is that a brown bag special? Saying, you're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. What's up, dude? That one I can sing, kind of. Dear Brian, longtime duck photographer that is pretty much done with birds in general. Part-time small child lawyer with a blinky, or binky, sucked for justice? What? What does that even mean? A binky sucked for justice. Question, do cows have 6 stomachs or butts? Ah, simple. They actually have 6 stomachs. When it comes to the butts, they only have 3. It's interesting. You only need 1 butt per every 2 stomachs. So, if you mutate a cow, and you give them, 8 stomachs, for example, and you want 4. That, my friends, is cow, stomach, and butt math 101. Pancho Sanchez, thank you very much for your question. Didn't Toys R Us go out of business? Wouldn't that be growing up for them? Arenabdo, why do you have to bring this negativity into the stream? Like, yeah, they went out of business, but it wasn't their fault. Okay? Their prices were so low that they just could, Actually, the prices weren't that low, but still. I miss Toys R Us, guys. I miss Toys R Us a lot. BG, you will always be a Toys R Us kid to us. Thank you, man. Thank you. BG recorded that for the Karate Kid movie. Wait, what? What did I record for the Karate Kid movie? Oh, for the You're the Best Around one? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Dude, what an amazing song. Sometimes songs, you know, they try to get all deep and everything. They just don't tell it like it is. You know? That song, they just tell you exactly how it is. You don't have to think. You just listen to the lyrics and you know. Talking about the best around. BG's itching to take back some wrenches. Who would be first? I'm not taking any wrenches back. I'm just letting people know. I always hate saying it because I don't want to, you know, I'm not trying to call anybody out. I'm just saying, for the most part, I like people to have the freedom. That's all. Okay. Wait. I was gonna read. Yesterday I accidentally swallowed some food coloring. The doctor says I'm okay, but I feel like I've died a little inside. Ah, I shouldn't have went back to read that one. Lakers bodyguard. Boo. Boo. BG, what is the website you use for champ info? I think it's the same website you use for your Suicide Mastery walkthrough. That's correct. It's this one right here. Aunt May. Put a link in the chat for you. Great website. You can look at the champions here. There's tons of filters. It's a little bit messed up in my browser for some reason, but these are all the different class types that you can sort between. But there's way more filters to that, so if you're ever trying to find a champion that, I don't know, you need some hashtag, you want to find out all the dimensional champions that could do that. Alphabetical, prestige, whatever. Go back, shows the masteries, all that stuff. Go back again. It's got prestige calculator, prestige list, stat calculator, and possibly other features in the works. I'm not sure. But yeah, the site is amazing. BG, you're going to grind for either of the new champs this month in Arena? Been quite a while since you went for featured, right? It has been a while. I have to look into them still. I don't know. We'll see. BG's Blade around. Worth taking to rank 5. Pulled him earlier this week, and he's at rank 3 as a 5-star. Blade is still worth taking to rank 5. Yeah. Is that around? Just be unawakened, maybe, or something. If he's awakened. Oh, well, okay. Here's the thing about Blade. He's still a good champion. You know, there's a lot of rank 5 blades out there. A lot of people still use their blades. But there's also a large portion of those blades that don't see as much play as they used to, because the game has changed. You know, after Blade's release and after his dominance in the contest, there was a lot of bleed immune champions added. And then there was also more specific nodes added to the game that you need other champions besides Blade to get through. Not to mention just extremely powerful champions that have kind of taken over that work really well with the Suicide Masteries, and Blade is not super Suicide Mastery friendly. So yeah, because of all those reasons, Blade doesn't see quite as much play as he used to, but he's still really powerful. And yeah, he's still worth taking to rank 5. It's just not as easy and straightforward of a decision as it used to be. It kind of depends on what you're looking for, who else you have in your roster, where you're at in the game, things like that. But he is still good enough to take to rank 5, yeah. BG, before the lockdown happened, I went to the zoo and saw a piece of toast alone in an exhibit. When I asked how it got there, the zookeeper just said that it was bred in captivity. Tom, are you still in here? First off, boo. For that, Zach. Tom, still in here? I think you're still in here, maybe. This is once again your fault, man. Just put it out there. The floodgates, they always open, man. As soon as you tell a joke. Joke floodgates. And I don't know it until I'm halfway done reading the message, and I'm getting pulled in by one of these jokes. Damn it, guys. Damn it. Boo all of you. BG, about to start Act 5 and only have a couple of 5 stars. Would you recommend Ronin or Crossbones be ranked up for that? I would probably go with Ronin. We're talking about the skill Ronin, right? Ronin with an I. Yeah, I'd probably go with him. I think overall he's a better champion than Crossbones. There are some fights where I would definitely choose Crossbones over Ronin, but in general, I'd probably still go with Ronin. Kind of like that one. I bet you would, Aaron Abdo. I bet you would. Oh, World's Finest Dudes. Thank you for the buck, man. I was actually just reading your message. But thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Did you say boo or boo earns? No, that was just a standard boo. Alright, this is honestly a pretty good stopping point. Quick reminder that this champion right here, this is a content creator champion. I only have the champion temporarily. Can't talk about them yet, but I'm going to make some videos. They'll be out soon enough. When I can, at least. But for now, I think I'm just going to go pop some crystals. But yeah, World's Finest Dudes, just to expand a little bit upon that. Crossbones, he's good when you need to reduce opponent's defensive ability. He's good if you're in a situation where you don't want to crit the opponent, such as... what is the name of the node? Spiked Armor. But Ronin, I feel like overall is a stronger champion, and there's not that many situations where you would need Crossbones. So yeah. I'd go Ronin. Let's spin out 2 of these. But thank you again for the buck. BG, wanting to your 4th rank 4. Who would be best? Namor, Stealth Spider, Co-Obsidian, All Awakened. Already have Mr. Sinister, Void, and Longshot at rank 4. By Awakened, do you also mean high Sig level? I would go with Namor if he's high Sig level. If Namor's not high Sig level... Not sure who I'd go with. He doesn't necessarily need to be maxed, but does need to be at least high Sig level. I'd probably go Cole. But I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I kind of hate Stealth Spidey, but he is useful in some situations, and maybe he is the right way to go. But either way, those would be secondary for me personally. If Namor was high Sig level, I would go with Namor. Right, some of us are worried that you're being held against your will and forced to stream. We can help. Just give us a sign near the end of the stream, something like a thumbs up to be inconspicuous. Oh god, really? Hold on, hold on. Okay. Sorry, got distracted. Okay, Eric, signing over too. Eric, thank you very much. Saying, BG, before you go, how do I fight Mordo? Regular old Mordo, like in Arena or AQ? Normally what I do is, I don't even try to parry him. There are certain champions that you can fight just kind of straight up standard, right? You have, True Strike so the opponent can't evade. Or if you have a fatigue debuff on them, things like that. But normally what I do is... I'm trying to think if we have time... Okay, no. Sorry. I was gonna say we can do a quick demo, but it really is starting to get late. So yeah, but I will explain it. So I just block and bait out heavy attacks. And then, yeah, just wait for him to throw the heavy and just attack him. If you can, try to time it so that when he's about to gain power, that's when you attack him. This way, it will turn off that power gain. If Mordo is backed up against the wall, you can typically get away with throwing a heavy attack when he's in his power gain mode, but sometimes he'll be aggressive, so you can't always do that. And then one last tip for you. I only do 4-hit combos, usually, when Mordo is going to throw his special 1. If I'm trying to bait out Mordo's special 2, doing a 5-hit combo is fine, but if I do a 5-hit combo and then dash back, Mordo usually activates his special fast enough that I don't have time to do another dash and I get hit by it. So I usually just do a 4-hit combo there. Hopefully some of those tips help you. But he is a pain, dude. He's one of the OG tough defenders that has kind of stood the test of time. Once Kabam just adds a couple of nodes to him, you know. Super Dirty Pickle 705 saying, go back and read the chat tonight. Take a note of all the knowledge I oozed all over it. Facts. Smoochy. Huggy. What is this, Super Dirty Pickle? All the facts? What is this? What facts? Comment of the year deleted by haters? Helped some of our children earlier. Lots of them. What is this? I see you talking to Pixie Bell. Dropping mad knowledge tonight, though. Helping the people. Well, thank you for dropping your knowledge, Super Dirty Pickle. I'm not taking anyone's wrench. If that's it. There's no wrenches aren't going to be removed. I'm just letting people know, man. See, that's why I always feel bad about saying it. I wish it was easier for me to just, you know, send you guys a message without saying it on stream, but it's not that easy. The easiest way is just to say it on stream. But thank you for helping people. Thank you all the mods. Thank you. It's not just the mods too. There's plenty of other people in here who help other people out. I always appreciate those people. A friend of mine tried to annoy me with bird puns, but I soon realized that two can play at that game. I can't believe I fell for it again, Lakers bodyguard. Alright, your read last have been revoked. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, anyway. I'm out of here, guys. I'm heading out. It is that time. It's late. I'm back tomorrow. Daytime and normal time. That's right, we're talking 2 times. Unbelievable. Is that even possible? 2 streams in the same day? It's possible. Believe it. But yeah. Thank you very much to Mike Dance for being tonight's biggest D. There was a bunch of other... Wait, Super Dirty Pickle. We weren't up there, right? I don't think. Hopefully I didn't mess up the D. Mike, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone else. There's a lot of other super chats aside from just the big D. Brian, read later. It was a 2-hour stream for Jeff's sake. What? Oh, man. All right. Good night, everybody.